Hello, everybody. Welcome into the L Ranch for today. And we're going to give you a quick rundown of happenings here on the ranch for the last little bit. And first of all, we're going to be working on some hay. And we'll also be taking you over and giving you an update on the cattle pasture that was set up on Monday. We need to test the hay in this field here, and we're actually running the merger over there right now. Get a little screen tearing today. Thought I was gonna get a better image, and I do get a better image static, but if I go to move, I'm getting some screen tearing and stuff, and we don't need any of that. So I'm gonna go back and undo those changes when I'm not on screen. So let's go ahead and jump in the tractor here and start heading the field behind us. Down it up there. Here's the waypoint. Oh. This is here behind our new silo here. Locate our trees. Just gonna let the tedder run again, all the beers. Put it up. Next thing we're gonna do. Ranch area that we completed. Okay. So what we've done here is I've built an enclosure for the semi and for the feed wagon there. We've actually got the feed rods all full of it. Go there. I'm gonna make a little bit of a change right here. If we can't abate some of that airing that we were getting there, maybe we can. Oh. Need to do some leveling right here. We need it. Again, I use the heavy equipment that comes with Terraform some, but most of the time I do not. Main reason why is this. I have had issues, and I try to use Terraform with doing things that we don't really want to. Now I'm going to go back and undo those graphics changes because we get a lot of artifact and screen tearing, things like that. Not liking that a lot. So go back up here and we're just going to grab the King Ranch here or Super Duty. And kind of make a round. Here we're at. So when our tether is done with this field here, we're gonna move straight over there to the next one. At 19-2, ideal is 18-2, perfect is 20, so we are all gone near on the money. For that. Still gonna need to be headed, but doing good there. Here and see where we're at. This should all be hay now. Moisture. Run over here and see if we can get a look. I'm going to see that on moisture. And our moisture way high here. But grab the truck. Run over and check on the sheep right quick. See how we're doing over there. Haven't been over there in a couple of days. So, just for everybody's reference, it is our plan to actually be doing a auto drive series coming up and getting into some of the more detailed little known things for the for auto drive. Some, we're going to call it advanced course creation, and I'm going to show you guys some tips and tricks to make your auto drive a little more enjoyable. A lot of it is prep work. I mean, it's like anything else. You get out of it pretty much what you put into it. Good over here. Get wool built up. Fail, and they do. Okay. About half of it. We had, or excuse me, rest of it. Add on it anymore. Information. But got way too many RAMs. Mark the which ones. If you mark these in here, you go to the sale. Over here, they're marked for you. All you have to do is click. And again, you get more if you take them to the sale barn, but it's a whole lot more convenient to do it this way. Yep. This with 3 RAMs, 5 U. Probably going can always come in here under this when you're here and actually look, see what all's happened. We lost 1 to death. We lost 2 to a death. We have 2 sets of twins and a single. That was what we intended to do there. So now then, let's go to the overview right quick and see where we're at on everything else. Crop types. So 31 is no longer a crop at all. Grass now. Where our pasture is at. 61. And so we have soybeans in there. They're growing. We have grass that's ready to harvest there. We have barley that's ready to harvest. Go get it. Barley does not really. Oh, someone had asked in chat about the map. This is actually the Judith Plains, Montana map. Sorry, I was not watching chat as closely as I should be. But I've actually put a geo on it for the weather and stuff. So it's actually a custom North Texas weather geo. Although they don't call it a geo anymore, they call it a geo when we had seasons in FS19. Yeah, that's not, that barley's not ready. The soybeans are not ready. Oh, the barley's way over there. I'm in the wrong field. Get our tractors, get them busy on something else. He's done there. Let's go ahead and put him in the barn. Probably don't get home, but and we're going to jump over there to that other field and tet that hay. It is absolutely a great day for farming. I've got another sunny day coming up. And that's always nice when you're working hay because that allows it to have the time to dry out that it requires. Come over here and set up to tap this. Temporary course. And there we go. And back in. Start him off at first waypoint. Gonna make the big turn because I got him going in the wrong direction. So the moisture was better on this field than it was the one below it. So what I'm hoping is that when it turns it, we actually get hay and not grass itself. And according to this, it should be hay. Have to wait and see. Get back in the truck over here, and we're going to run up and take a look at the barley. Got to make sure it's ready to go. And if it is, we're going to go ahead and put 2 of the neck sets on it if we can't get it knocked out. Again, the system says it's ready, so I'm pretty sure it is ready. Oops. Boy, it's really sluggish today. I'm going to have to change those settings back. So one of the interesting things about this map is it has a brewery on it. So when we actually harvest this barley, we can actually take it when we get ready to sell it and drop it into the brewery. Man, I'm struggling here to drive. What I get for thinking I can fix something. I have been using I have a AMD 9070 video card, and I've just been using the out of the box settings, and those were working well, but I had read an article that said that you could actually make that better, and so I tried to do so. And it appears that may have been in error. So what I'm going to do is after we're done with gameplay today, I'm going to jump over into my AMD settings and put it back. Again, I do think the color correction and stuff's a little better here on this with these settings, but the lag is not worth it. Those of you who have seen me drive before in this game, if you've been in here before, you will realize that normally I do not drive like that. Oh, there you go. Hate to put it off on the game, but it's pretty rough. I'm gonna see if I can let the computer drive a little bit. See if it does any better. Because I need to get that other Nexat ready to go as well. Jump out here. Hop over this fence. Have the other Nexat. Little, I don't know how to put this here, probably a tip here. On the Nexat, if you will run the Nexats counterclockwise versus clockwise, you will save yourself a world, and I do mean a world of frustration. The Nexat cab is offset close to 6 meters towards the outside of the field, and the problem with that is that as you're going around any tree that on the field but it's close is going to cause you mundo grief. And none of us need any more grief than our path. And those of you who don't know this, if you'll hold down your left shoulder button on your, I use an Xbox controller. If you'll hold down your left shoulder button and the down D-pad, it will actually make this tractor will load the device on its own. There we go. We'll load the device on its own pretty much. And that's whatever device it is. Like this I'm fixing to go grab a header. Now, you don't have to switch back and forth between the drive mode and the functional mode, but I found it's a whole lot easier to get lined up on that header for these other things if you put it back in the transport mode. have actually pushed this in here far enough that it knocked it over. So I'm going to Superman it. Just enough to get it where it'll hook up right. What I did forget to do today, though, normally I do not forget to do this. I forgot to start my music. Get some levels set there. Making sure I'm not blowing y'all out. Yep. Normally I'd start that before I start the beginning screen, and was jumping around like a frog and did not get that done. Transport. See if he can navigate that corner better than I did. Wouldn't take much. Once we get him around this corner, we'll hop over to that other Nexat and get him started. He wants to make it, but he can't. There's a song. Woo! Hello. Called Hard on Equipment. I think my farm sim character probably personifies that song rather, there we go again, rather vigorously, say. Yeah, let's just go up here and make a round. Other than that. If you didn't get a good laugh at that, then you probably weren't paying attention. Physics in this game are amazing, but they also are very unforgiving. Yep. The lag is almost so bad that I'm thinking about shutting down and restarting. That's not ideal, but wow. And since it's a video card issue, I can't do it on the fly. Remember, we need to set up for counterclockwise. And we're going to run 2 headland passes with 2 tools. And leave the field margin alone. That's really not important unless you're doing something you got to worry about. Center direction, we're going to run it counterclockwise also. It's a square field. There's no reason to do that. And the direction of the rows, we'll just leave it automatic. And we want to skip a row here. So 2 machines in a skip row, and what you wind up doing that way is you wind up freeing them up so they're not crashing into one another. And we're going to generate the course. And this will take a minute. This is a big field. Didn't take a minute at all. Okay, so now then we go back. And in this case, this Nexat is going to be the right hand Nexat, which means he's going to be on the field edge. And this is going to switch his line over. There you go, right there. And since we have nothing else going on right this minute, I'm going to go ahead and assign 2 trucks to this harvest. And I'll assign 1 truck to the first combine and 1 truck to the second combine or harvester. My raisins showing up on me there. I'm gonna go first waypoint. Turn him loose. We're gonna set his combine to 77. So if you'll come up here, set this to 77. You don't want to start it or anything, you just want to set it to 77. What that allows to happen is, I'm gonna grab the this man that has the agri truck. with the big bed on it. And we're going to send him to combine. And we're going to set it to field 77, just like we did that other combine. 57. And we want him to bring that back to the new silo system. Is the feed production. Large silo, unload. By telling him that, he's actually going to talk to that combine when he gets there. And that he will know when that combine is full. He will roll out onto the field. He will collect the barley. When he has a truck full, he'll bring it back to the main silo. He'll unload and he'll head back to point 77. We're going to come up here and grab that again. And so what we're going to do here, make sure we've cleared everything out of this. Stop him for just a second. As soon as he straightens out, stop him for a minute. We're going to need to change this to nearest waypoint. We want to X out of that course altogether. And we messed up. It's what we did. So what I did was, I should have copied that course. Not X'd out of it. I need to X out of the one in the other combine when I set it up. We'll do that in just a second. And of course, now it's going to take a long time to set this course up. And again, we want him to be the right combine. And we're going to see what we're going to do. We're just going to run him ourselves till we get to the start. And we are making straw on this. We'll collect that. And that will go to the bioheating plant. And we'll get paid for that. Not a lot, but we will get paid. And as soon as we're here, we can waypoint again and start him up. This time we need to come down here. We need to copy his course. There. Go back to the other next set. This is the one we need to clear all of this out in. When it turns green down here, you paste it in. Oopsie. Well, that driver there needs to lose his job. So we come up here. We've got our course. We want him on the left, not the right. We want him first waypoint. And we're going to start him in. It's going to take him a minute to find his bearings. But in the meantime, we'll go over here and we'll grab our truck for for this, we'll again combine setup. Combine. This time we're going to set him up on field 76. And again, we want him to go to the feed processing large silo unload, and he was already set to that. And here we go. That's all we need to do. There's a couple different ways to do this. One of the ways, which is pretty cool. In fact, I think we may do that instead of doing it the way we're setting up here. This truck does not get around well on the fields. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and we're going to grab one of the big tractors. Got a couple of big tractors over here. And let's see, we want to go with, let's go with the Boss. That'll be okay. So, what we're supposed to be able to do is I should be able to set this tractor just the same way I set the truck up for the other one, and he should go on the field and unload the combine. But what you can do is, first of all, if you've got idiot drivers like that John Deere over there, we'll see him when we go by. I'll jump out and fix it. If you're watching, please don't judge this broadcast or my broadcast by this one. This issue that I'm having with the graphics tearing and stuff is really bogging my machine down. And let's get him unhung. What I'm doing here is I'm creating a dedicated semi-standby point. So I've got a good clear open area to unload that auger wagon next to the field. What I will do come up here. Hmm. Just kind of plagued with equipment failures today. Let's do this since we're having trouble with that. We're going to have to get this unloaded. And we're going to change his buddy to the truck. Well, we got our first hour down, and it has been a fun one to say the least today. Again, that'll teach me to make changes to my graphics system, especially on days I intend to work. Way you can actually adjust this follow distance, convoy distance. Say we want it to be, I would say no less than 500 feet, but just call it 4 because that's going to be our limit on here. And let's see, it says it's the limit, but and what that'll do is that'll keep that other tractor from running you over. Got to find our other truck too. Darn it.
You had a voice that moves the sky, smooth just like my favorite sweet red wine. Dust on her jeans, she got stars in her eyes. Well, I'm drunk on you, 'cause I love your sound. I tasted heaven, I'm not coming down. She's lightning, I'm thunder, we're shaking the ground. I drink to you if you're staying around. They say her song can heal a broken soul, and every word can take you straight back home. Salt on her skin, there's a story of mine. Well, I'm drunk on you, 'cause I love your sound. I tasted heaven, I'm not coming down. She's lightning, I'm thunder, we're shaking the ground. I drink to you if you're staying around.
Truck looks like a man on a mission. I think his mission is to hit all the signs. I'm not sure why he's doing that. I'm gonna drive him manually to the top of the hill and see what we can get him to do what he's supposed to do.
Stay in line, don't reach too high, but I'll lasso the moon and kiss the sky. I want all your time, I'll give you mine. We'll ride to the stars by the new sunrise. I'm young on you, 'cause I love your sound. I tasted heaven, I'm not coming down. She's lightning, I'm thunder, we're shaking the ground. I drink to you if you're staying around. I'm drunk on you, 'cause I love your sound. I tasted heaven, I'm not coming down. She's lightning, I'm thunder, we're shaking the ground. I drink to you if you're staying around.
I guess I'm going to go and manually unload this because nothing is behaving right today. Hmm. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go grab a different tractor, and we're going to see if maybe there's a conflict between the tractor and the bin. If that's the case, this should fix it. I've got broken road signs everywhere today. And it could have to do with that auger bin. I haven't used it before, and I just liked the way it looked, so I got it. There's a high probability that it could be the bin too. But it's hard to diagnose stuff when having the issues that I'm having right now. So. I'm awful fond of this old Steiger anyway, but because my childhood was when these first came out. Of course, this is a really new one compared to what they would have had when I was growing up. And as far as a Kloss tractor, I've never seen one anywhere except for the game. So doesn't mean there's anything wrong with them. It just means I ain't never seen one in real life. And I'm sure I could probably have the opportunity to. I'm sure they sell them here too. Primarily, I guess they're a European thing. Yep, it's the bin. That's a shame. I guess I'm gonna lose that barley I put in that wagon.
Thing that I ever did see. Maybe one day when I'm lucky, you'll be my queen and you marry me. I said sail, yeah, I left my home. I was quite happy just to be alone. Thought that love was just a waste of time. Till someone there changed my mind, and I said to her, just call it, yeah, you know I'll be there. Don't know, but this could be forever. Just call it, yeah, you know I'll be there. Don't know, but this could be forever. Dry season in the town of Broome. I found my staircase to the moon. Oh, people I could find. I found you, our families cross the ocean, so we could share this space and time. You just stole my heart and cracked me open. Just call it, yeah, you know I'll be there. I know, but this could be forever. Just call it, yeah, you know I'll be there now. I know, but this could be forever. 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 When I first saw you, I knew I had to take you home. My friends, they argued I couldn't raise you on my own. But I was sure that you were meant to be with me. You were my angel, sent from above to set me free. Let's get in my car, and I will take you for a ride. Go to the bar and greet all the customers inside. I won't forget all that you've done for my life. My only hope is you're up there chasing butterflies. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. Through all the hard times, you were right there by my side. And when I needed answers, well, I just looked into your eyes. Now I don't know all of the love you felt inside. My only hope is you're up there chasing butterflies. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. I know we'll be together another day, another time. But until then, just keep on chasing butterflies.
Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do is I believe that we've all had about all of this we can stand. So I'm going to actually stop at 5:30 today instead of 6 as usual. And see if I can't get these bugs worked out. As frustrating as it is.
bit too hard
Sucks.
tonight.
But
Not as young
go
as
ahead and
I
park this
used to
dude.
be. You try to stay and fight. There's nothing out there calling your name, your name. The world is ending in the place the world for you began. Whenever things would get too dark, you would reach out for my hand. Once when you were looking my way, you looked beyond me.
Thank you for your patience. And
From that sad moment on, my fist could stop an army.
it's been real. And it's been fun. I don't know if it's been real fun, but yeah.
Here I stand before you, a different man, a different day's begun. I won't let him take you away, away. But I came through in the dark for a reason. When I knew my world is cold, my lonely heart is freezing. Gave you all the warmth that it had, and now it's in the back of your mind. One look at who you're leaving behind, and you're gone, slowly drown away the sorrow, drown away the love I used to feel, drown away the way I'll feel tomorrow. Let this water wash away the emptiness inside. Well, I should have known I could never hide anything from you. Darkness take, 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 darkness take me.
Well, guys, thank y'all for hanging out. Thank you for putting up with the graphics card issues today. Please give us another try. As I'll be honest with you, that's not a normal issue for us. So I just need to put my settings back the way my settings go, and we should be good after that. But thank y'all for hanging out, and have a good night, and be sure to tune in on Friday, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, Central Standard Time. And keep in mind that we're doing an in-depth instruction on auto drive. And hopefully, I think we're going to introduce you folks to some features that you haven't ever seen before. And it should be worth your time. Thank you.
Swing my axe, don't let the flames go down. Carve out some of that kindling. There's plenty of wood around. Seen the devil's shadow underneath the moon. Keep that fire going, the sun is coming